Okay, now let's just talk some more about the moves, the agendas, and what these people are planning. Because seeing as they won't stop talking about Texas, right? Because they're going to milk what happened in Texas by the elementary school. They're going to milk it all the way. And their Mockingbird media, they just cannot stop talking about it. No, I'm going to go back into the past and I'm going to show you agendas, moves on the chessboard, and show you that these people are looking to set you up America, right? It is all a plan. But what they did not plan for is how stubborn you people would be, right? No, a lot of these countries that I'm about to talk about, I did not know that their general population had access to firearms. I did not know that, right? No, it explains why they had to have their shootings, because after they had their shootings, in comes the law, right? Because everyone's crying, all in kumbaya, all in hands and crying, we need tougher laws. What a view. One shooting, one crazy person decide to shoot, and they take away a country's rights, right? So pay attention to the moves, because they cannot bring in any of their agendas. They cannot have you on your knees. And Australia and New Zealand is in the firing range for China's invasion, right? So definitely you see that these people are working against their citizens. They do not have their citizens' best interest, because they make sure to take away the firearms from their population, right? So Australia and New Zealand right now is sitting ducks. I tell you. No, one of the first countries we'll be talking about is Christchurch, New Zealand. I did not know that their population had access to this. And after a shooting into mosque, right, their prime minister announced sweeping gun control reforms, right? They couldn't wait. And when the shooting happened all over social media, especially YouTube, right, you only need to know, or you only need to watch YouTube's reaction, and you know that there is an agenda behind what is going on. No one could speak about that shooting in any form or any shape. No one, right? No, now that I see that the general public population, in Australia, in New Zealand, could have access to weapons, now everything is starting to make sense, right? So every semi-automatic weapon, right, was banned in the country. No, this is a country that China has their eyes on, and their government makes sure to disarm them. So when China comes, they are sitting ducks. Oh my God. Right? Now they tighten their gun law, and they have a new firearm registry to track, and the buying and selling of weapons, shorter licensing for first time license holder, and they ban on a wide variety of guns. Yes, it's what I'm saying. So these people know exactly what they are doing, right? I am just, it just takes my breath away. All you got to do is pay attention to the topics you can talk about on YouTube. And YouTube was on everybody, right? And everybody who decided to speak about the shooting. Another shooting is in Utøya, Norway, right? And when that individual just go around and shooting people, they decide to tighten up their gun laws as well. And Norway is another country that is in the past to be invaded by either Russia or China. You see what they did there? Okay. And we have the United Kingdom, right? And we had one shooting in Scotland where some lunatic go and shoot up a school, right? And the British government initiated a gun buyback program, and they buy back a lot of the weapons. Again, leaving people in the UK as sitting ducks. Australia the Port Arthur shootings as well. One shooting in Tasmania, right? And Australia introduced tough laws regarding firearms ownership in Australia. And you see what is happening in Australia right now, right? And Australia is another country that China got their eyes on for invasion. So the population is in Australia is sitting ducks as well. And they want you in America to give up your semi-automatic weapons, to give up your rights, so that you can be sitting ducks for China, for Russia, for Iraq. Is it Iran or Iraq? Whichever one they will ally with to invade America, because that is the plan. Now you can look up these various countries, including Canada, that had their mass shootings. And when they had their mass shootings, then they come up with gun laws, banning semi-automatic weapons and register and all of that, and telling you that, oh, it help protect lives and we have fewer shootings and what have you. Understand, these are sleeper cells that they send out to do their bidding so that they can play with your emotions, because they want your guns. And when I saw YouTube on the attack, right, they are just out there guarding, attacking anyone that speaks about the shootings in New Zealand. I should have known. I did not know that the general population in New Zealand, they had easy access to semi-automatic weapons. I did not know that, right? It all makes sense now, because they wanted those weapons, because they know what they are doing. They are setting them up so when World War III starts and China is ready to invade, China can conquer the world easy, right? China is going to conquer one side of the world using money, because if you cannot pay back China's debt, China has every right to take your land, right? But for the rest of them now, the Australia, the New Zealand, the Canada, the America, they got guns, and they got lots of it. So they've got to find a way to get the guns, because they are setting China to do what UK did, what the United Kingdom did during empire. That is the plan, right? China needs to be world power, and not everybody is going to roll over and allow them to be world power. So you have to be forced. You have to be forced to kneel in front of the dragon country, right? Now, America, you better pick your poison. You better get ready, because this is the summer of shootings, right? They're not going to stop, because right now we see they're milking Texas, milking it, just milking it. All these poor kids, and they're just milking it, right? Because they're open to try and emotionally blackmail you into giving up your rights, like New Zealand, Australia, Canada, Norway, United Kingdom. They're looking to strip you of your rights. Don't let them do it, right? Go look up these countries for yourself. Look at their various laws and ask critical questions and connect the dots. One shooting, one lunatic, and they take the guns. One shooting, but they weren't prepared for Americans to be this stubborn, right? No, we need to use critical thinking. We need to connect the dots. We definitely need to pray, America. Pray to the Most High for more guns. Pray to the Most High for more bullets. Absolutely. He's a God of war. Absolutely. He's a God of war just the same. Pray to him for more gun, America, and pray to the Most High for more bullets, because you will need it to stand strong, stand firm, because an invasion is definitely coming. We need to pray and say, glory be to the Most High.